What a dick.
Welcome back
to shut the door. God damn. He's
Justin's
like
fiddle.
3, 2, 1.
Dustin's fiddle fucking around on his phone. I'm like, 3, 2, 1, go.
He didn't even do his job. Hey everybody, welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts, where we shut doors, play on phones, eat Twix, and drink bourbon.
And occasionally check out a country music song.
Occasionally. Oh, that's your job. Job. That's funny.
Dustin the bourbon guy, Keith the pseudo music guy.
Right. Bourbon Bribe.
And
Very Old Barton.
yay. I like Very Old Barton. I've had it. Give me the pink sticky. Actually, I kind of use these to remind me who's bribed us and what song. In this case, I don't really need to because this is my buddy Shannon.
Shannon. You just called Shannon.
I had to call him. I'm like,
Dude,
what was the song?
he's like, you're supposed to listen to...
Shannon is awesome. Oh, it's got a great glug glug.
Shannon, we like the glug glugs.
So Shannon's a good guy to know, and I'll tell you why.
What is that? Screw top. For all those following along at home.
Because Shannon lives in Daytona.
Beach?
And there are things in Daytona that are awesome.
Beaches?
Beaches,
I've never been to Daytona.
Bike Week,
Yeah.
and the Rolex 24.
Dude, when's Bike Week?
It's past. It's in March.
Really?
Yep, it's early.
Damn it.
Rolex 24 is past too.
Damn it.
But if we ever decide to go down, we want to go watch an IMSA race, Shannon will put us up, man. He's awesome that way.
So, I was going to say you could ride my Honda and I'd ride the Yamaha down for Bike Week.
You must be on crack if you think I'm riding that Honda to Daytona, Florida from here, dude.
What?
No, I'm going to be in a 911 kickback riding, listening
not a
to
bike.
some oonce music.
That's not a bike.
Maybe Shannon will let me borrow his when we get there. But I don't want to
Wait,
go.
is Shannon the guy that did he have a Honda?
Shannon has had some moments.
Is he the guy with the Honda?
So we're
oil.
doing about 110 down Interstate 79, and
No, you
Shannon
weren't. That's
decides
illegal.
his bike's handling funny
It was Shannon. I remember the story. Oh, this
because
is
his
great.
drain plug popped out.
It was a VT 1100.
And it dumped oil all over his back tire. There was that one. I didn't even tell you the story. Shannon's going to be like, dude, you're telling all. So we're trailering down to Bike Week, and we've got a bike in the back of the pickup and 2 on a trailer.
Okay.
Well, we see in the mirrors they're wiggling around in the trailers. So we stop on the West Virginia Turnpike.
Ooh, that sounds like a bad plan.
To fix those ratchets. Man, you got to fix it, right?
Yeah,
Fix
yeah.
those ratchet straps.
Right. You don't want wobbly bikes.
So
Should've let it ride the first time.
Shannon is up on a bike, and Roger, our other friend, goes, all right, I'm going to pop the ratchet strap.
No.
Point.
What a dick.
Shannon goes flying backwards and is now compressed from the waist down between the rail of the trailer and a motorcycle.
Bike. That's not nice.
And his whole torso is sticking into traffic.
Fuck.
He looks to his right and sees Freightliner coming at him.
You're still friends with this fucking guy? Really?
Dude, we were scrambling to try and save his life. The guy in the truck weaves around him. We finally get the bike off of him. He's like, you guys are trying to kill me.
Yeah. Legit. He wasn't wrong. This fucking asshole.
I wasn't the guy that popped the ratchet strap.
You were like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Well,
Guaranteed.
Well, I did laugh. So I guess that makes me kind of evil.
He didn't die.
He didn't die. He's still here to request this song and send us a bribe.
Thank you, Shannon. I'm sorry.
Sorry for your misfortune of having to deal with my ass back in the day.
But you didn't finish the Honda story because that one's hilarious. His bike was handling funny.
The oil drain plug popped out of his motorcycle.
You gotta tighten those. It's important.
And dumped oil all over his back tire, so he's like drifting down the freaking interstate.
It'll do it.
We stop. He's like, we got to pull. He's motioning to pull over. We pull off. He's like, man, the bike's handling really weird.
You're like, dude, you got oil over the back of your tire. What's going on?
That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at the bike, looking for suspension problems and stuff. No, back tire's coated in oil. I was impressed with that motorcycle because it ran at 110 miles an hour for a while with no oil in it.
So I think you told me when you found out I had a 1100, you're like, that thing's fucking bulletproof.
I know that bike.
It's bulletproof.
Yeah. So, all right. So we're going to check out some Very Old Barton, which we know we like. And Shannon has requested that we check out Johnny Paycheck's Colorado Koolaid. Now, I have heard the name Johnny Paycheck, but I don't think I've ever heard a single song of his. Have you?
We've got a few requests for him, though. This is a new artist for us.
Well, I think we've got requests for this song specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, all right, let's check it out.
So, everybody can thank Shannon.
I was sitting in this beer joint down in Houston, Texas. Was drinking Colorado Kool-Aid and talking to some Mexicans. And we was, what's that you say? What's Colorado Kool-Aid?
Was a question.
Well, it's a can of Coors brewed from a mountain stream. It'll set your head on fire and make your kidneys scream. Oh, it sure is fine. Yeah, we was having ourselves one of them real good times.
So, of course, like,
I was thinking Coors.
regular Coors.
But you know, every beer joint that you've ever been in, some big mean drunk who just ain't got no friend. Sure enough, he wants to fight. Yeah, he's gonna whip everything in sight. Well, he took him a big cold swallow of beer and he walked over and spit in my Mexican friend's ear.
Yep, there's going to be a fight.
Sure enough, that made my buddy real mad.
Yeah, thank you.
That's something like he ain't never had. Well, sir, he pulled out a big long switchblade knife. Quick as a whistle, he began to slice. And that big mean drunk stood back, his face full of tears, looking down at the floor, one of his ears. Oh, shit. He cut that thing off even with a sideburn. You might say the little Mexican fella, he just didn't give a darn. But he was a gentleman about it. Bent over and with a halfway grin, picked it up and handed it back to him. He said, now, big man, you get the urge to spit a little beer, just open up your hand there and spit it in your own ear. Won't be no trouble that way. That's what I heard him say.
I suspect this happened because you can't make this shit up.
That's fucking awesome. Here, spin your own fucking ear. Mic drop. Boom.
And I said, barmaid, set us up around that Colorado Kool-Aid. While you're up there, bring this big fella here a box of Band-Aids. Now let me tell you, if you're ever riding down in South Texas and decide to stop and drink some Colorado Kool-Aid.
Steven, these are under your parts.
Riding down in South Texas and decide to stop and drink some Colorado Kool-Aid and maybe talk to some Mexicans, and you get the urge to get a little tough, better make damn sure you got your knife-proof earmuff. Hey, ain't that right, big man?
Kevlar earmuffs.
I said, ain't that right, big man? Ah, hell, he can't hear. Not on this side anyway. He ain't got no ears. Hey, barmaid, bring us all a big tall glass of that Colorado Kool-Aid. How about it? How you doing, big man? Still got your ear there in your hand?
Holy shit, that's funny.
I'm telling you that happened because you can't make it up.
You can't make that shit up. Damn.
All right, Shannon.
Well played, sir. Well played.
I can't rule out that Shannon saw this shit happen in a bar in West Virginia either. I can't rule it out because I know how we were back in the day.
You know what I liked about that song?
What was that?
It wasn't a song.
He didn't sing a lick. He just talked.
He talked. It was just a story. A funny ass story.
Reminds me a little bit of Johnny Cash and Boy Named Sue.
I still haven't heard that.
Somebody bribe us for Boy Named Sue because Dustin needs to hear that.
Sorry.
It's a great song. Reminds me a lot of this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does he talk a lot through it?
Yes.
Okay. That's a funny ass song.
So I'm going to start out. What does Very Old Barton cost?
Like $12. That my first hit was a little weird. Have you tried any of it? It's got a very citrusy nose.
It's got a citrusy nose, but there's absolutely no citrus in the flavor. Corn sweetness, not even really any oak. Just corn sweetness.
A little bit of mellow oak on the mid.
Okay, a little bit of, yeah, I'll agree with that. And there you go. That's pretty much it.
Some pepper at the end.
I'm not getting that.
You know, take a beer drink.
It's also quite smooth.
Almost like a wood pepper. It's very smooth. For, what did I say it was? 86 proof.
Well, okay, so it's about right for 86.
Yeah.
I took a big enough drink to get that kind of inverted alcohol
A
mushroom.
Kentucky hug.
Yeah.
That's what they call that.
Oh, there's the pepper.
It sneaks in and it's like, and it gets more bitter over time and like a wood bitter.
Yeah, but that big drink hit me. Like the alcohol like buzz hit me.
It's there on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Very Old Barton is actually a name brand. A lot of you don't know that because if you do drink bourbon and you haven't been to this distillery or read the back of your 1792 bottle that you probably have because it looks cool. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
No. So Barton, Very Old Barton, is made by Barton Distillery in Bardstown, Kentucky. I got a story about that.
I'm trying to remember. So when we took the tour,
Uh-huh.
there was a discussion on the distinction between Barton and Very Old Barton. And it was kind of comical.
I don't remember it.
It was basically,
It's older.
it's
than
aged
regular
about
Barton.
1 day longer or something along those lines.
It's 1 day older than Barton.
I think it was like 6 months or a year older than their mainline bottom
I
tier
think that
stuff.
is the bottom tier.
Is it?
Yeah. So their more popular brand is 1792.
Which is good.
It's really good. The controversy I was going to talk about real super quick was they tried to stop doing tours. And there was such an uproar in the bourbon community about that they're rethinking that decision.
They need to because they had one of the best tours in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really that.
Impressive.
No, it's not that their facility is that cool. But what made their tour awesome, there are two things. One, they took you through literally every step in the process. And when I say every step, I'm talking trucks with the grain coming in.
Unloading the trailers.
Unloading the dump trucks and the container trucks with the grains and how they pour out the bottom of the trucks. And you can stand on the scales where they're weighing it.
Yep.
And
all the way up through the entire distilling process.
through
Through the cookers, the grinders.
Yeah, no other tour that I've been on showed you how they grind those grains.
It was that complete.
So that's number one that made the 1792 tour great. The number two part is their guides were the best I've ever seen.
They were awesome. They legitimately enjoyed what they were doing, and you could tell.
Here where we are, there are like some restaurants and things that we frequent because the employees are happy to be there.
Yeah.
It makes a
well.
Difference.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do tip really generously in those places.
Definitely.
And it's the same way with that 1792 distillery. So, hey, go to their website and gripe at them. Open your tours back up.
Yeah.
And use the same people.
Right.
If they've gone away, hire them back and
get them.
And pay whatever they're asking for.
Because it's worth it.
Yeah. It's good for your business.
Right.
Barton folks.
Yeah. Oh, super. I shouldn't tell people this. They also have the best bourbon cream. Bourbon ball cream is what they call it. You can only get it at the distillery. That's the only place to get it. And
magic trick. Leave their distillery with that bourbon cream.
Right.
Go to Wendy's.
Yep.
Dump out half a Frosty.
Yep.
Fill it back up with their bourbon cream.
Then go to your hotel and drink it.
You will thank us.
You're welcome.
Guys, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what songs to listen to. Tell us what whiskeys, North American whiskeys we need to check out. You can be like Shannon if you want to propel your song to the front of our extensive list. You can send us a bribe. And as you can see, we don't care about price.
Nope.
We like finding whiskeys that are like this. They're good and they're inexpensive.
Definitely.
And you guys have introduced us to quite a few of those.
Yep.
Yeah. So, hey, till next time, guys.
See you.